for that feeling.
Look at this and say, what the hell? Like, you gave up being a flight attendant for a major airline? And the answer is yes. I guess it just wasn't really what I wanted to do. So you guys, I want to welcome you to my new world. You gotta love it.
Well, hello lovies and welcome back to my channel. Just me being mochamoet. Wow, so where do I start? First of all, let me start by saying sorry it's so loud, but I have my window open in my room and it seems to be that I'm right by busy streets. So let's see if we can just concentrate on my voice. So like I said before, let me see where I should start. So pre-COVID, let's start there. So pre-COVID, I was invited to a major airline to go and interview in Atlanta. Bing. So if you know the airline business, you know Atlanta. So I was invited back in January, pre-COVID, to go to Atlanta for a face-to-face interview. So I'd gone through all of the other interview processes, made it all the way to the final interview, which was the face-to-face. So I went to the face-to-face full of energy. I'm telling you, full of energy. Like so much energy that I could have loaned some to someone else. So I did that and I passed the interview and I was offered a CJO. So my CJO, I accepted, did all of the paperwork and everything like that we needed to do and headed home. This was in January. So fast forward to March and oh my God, COVID hit and everything just went bonkers. And some people had already gone to training and some passed, but there were some that were just starting training and they were sent home because COVID, no more flights. So I waited. My CJO was not taken away from me, but it was just put on hold. So what they did was they continued to give us information, throughout the months, once a month. Then it went to every 3 months, and they were giving us, our information that we needed. And basically just to stay on hold, don't lose faith kind of things. My job, I'm already in the airline field. So there was no more work, so I opted to stay home. So I stayed home for a few months, and then June came around, and then I was off to Nantucket. So in Nantucket, worked that, went home, the same thing. Kept hearing from them, and kept up with everything that I needed to do. Now here we are, this current year, and COVID was being cured. So then we started it back up. So I was told that I was supposed to go to a meeting, virtual meeting for this airline, and start the process again. However, somewhere between May and now, I kind of changed my mind. I mean, it was never my dream job, but I was excited because I was supposed to show up there in May of last year and start my training. But something happened. I think I just took another road, another avenue. I just started to see things that I don't think would have made me happy. I just started feeling a little different about the decision. I started to rethink everything. In the flight attendant world, I'm not the only one that's been seeing, newspaper ads and internet ads. And flight attendants, like, you guys, they go through like a rigorous 6 weeks training. They got to know everything. And you you have to know safety things to be able to keep you safe in the air. Like, you just don't understand what it takes to be a flight attendant. And by all means, don't think that I am scared of that, because I was totally ready for it. But the passengers these days, we just have a different set of rules that we're going by or something. Like, so why would you start to disrespect someone who is solely there just to make you stay safe? And, they're at your beck and call in the air, and you think you have the right to slap them or punch them. And that wasn't the only thing that I seen changing. I also saw things like salty flight attendants. I saw the attitudes in them change. And so there were a couple of things that kind of made me look down a different path. And not only that, so already being in the airline business on the ground, of course, you have a thing called seniority, and seniority is key. Like, it gets you on the plane first, when you fly standby, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff that a lot of people that are not in the airline business don't understand. But seniority means a lot. And for me, to have to think that I was going to have to start all over with that was kind of like, I don't think I want to do that. So, like I said before, it's not like, I wasn't a little girl thinking that, oh my God, one day I'm going to be a flight attendant. This kind of happened later. Because of what I do now, everybody was like, oh my God, you should be a flight attendant. You'd be perfect for it and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I think I would be too. But then I started to think post-COVID, that's just not something that I wanted to do. That wasn't something that I aspired to. So like I said, somewhere between May and now, I just changed. I was supposed to have my meeting, but it was going to be via Skype or Zoom. And my meeting was August 5th. Now, August 5th is when I was flying home, so I couldn't really do it. I was going to try just to see, but I just wanted to see what it was about, what was being said and stuff like that. But I basically had already changed my mind. However, I'm not sure they still won't contact me, because I'm still maybe on a list or something. I don't even know. But yeah, so you kind of already know. So now I am in Sitka, Alaska, where there are girlfriend bears. There are bear sightings here. Your California girl does not know one thing about bears. So I'm having to kind of get used to that. But I'm going to show you my Sitka. So I'm going to start showing you things that are going on around Sitka. I'm going to start showing you sights because this place is absolutely beautiful. And I know I'm totally getting off on another squirrel. Yeah, but I know I'm getting off on another subject, but I wanted to tell you how I ended up here. So this is how I ended up here. I was supposed to start my journey as a flight attendant, and I changed. I took the fork in the road, and it was flight attendant, and it was station manager, and I was station manager, yay! So yes, I am here in Sitka, and I am now a station manager and loving it. I've only been here for a week. Tuesday made a week. And so that was my new break-in point. So you guys, I have been terrified to leave my hotel room because there have been bear sightings close to town, and I'm afraid of bears. So, and this place is woods, or as my friend Karen would say, woods. So yes, this is the woods. But I want to be able, while I'm here, to show you my Sitka, which is going to be my new place. And I'm super excited and cannot wait to show you. So if I'm afraid, you need to be afraid right along with me. Don't be making fun of me because you know I'm a little extra. But yeah, I am super excited. So today, I want to show you the life that I've given up in the air to keep on the ground. So you guys, follow me, journey with me, and welcome to my Sitka. So today I'm gonna be headed to Totem Park or Totem Walk. It's where the totem poles, and they are awesome and they're beautiful. I don't know the meaning. I guess what they say is that you can read a totem pole from the bottom up and it actually tells you a story. So I may have to look into something that'll help me find the story of some of the totems that we're gonna see today. But they're super cool, super tall. Can't wait for you to see them.
And you know it's true. I long for that feeling. Why did it have to go away? I long for that feeling. Remember everything you said. Had to go on dreaming, dreaming. 'Cause baby, you are everywhere. I wish that you were here.
Hey guys, so I know those of you that know me, you're gonna say, what are you doing in there? But I'm with two very brave souls here because I would never do this alone. But let me show you this, another totem that I just saw. Look at that totem pole. So beautiful. But yeah, you guys, I'm in the woods. And I'm sweating. Yeah, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna pass out, but I'm just being brave.
Unless we let it grow, forget about the past.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Oh my gosh, right? So I need to show you this little bit of goodness. Look at this. This place is absolutely beautiful. There has been sightings of bears, but I think it was late last night or early this morning. So right now I'm pretty good. However, I am still a little nervous going through all this brush because your girl really does not do all of that. But it is so beautiful, and I had to get out and go on a walk. Like, if you look out on the water, you could actually see the fish, the salmon, and the salmon are jumping up in the water and splashing down in the water. So if you look out there, you can see the fish jumping. And like I said, that's salmon, and they say they're jumping so that they can loosen up their eggs. Oh, and there's people out there fishing, probably catching some of them.
Forget about the past. Baby, we can make it last. It's better when it's me and you, no matter what I do. 'Cause nothing can really hide us unless we let it grow.
Perfect. Like, you can just sit here. And there's your view. Just sit here and just relax. That's all you have to do. I do not know what the bridge is called, but it's a really nice walk. You can see in the back of me, you can see parts of Sitka, the ocean over there. And there's islands. So these are islands. These ones you see, and they actually have houses on them. So I guess back in the day, it might not have been too much to live there, but right now, these are some amazing homes, very expensive homes, and I wish someone would give me a boat so that I can go over there, because you guys know I love houses! So let me see if I can let you see what I'm looking at. I have forgotten what that is, but I will find out, because I'm pretty sure it's important to Sitka. Okay, so this is the John W. O'Connell Memorial Bridge. I guess he was the mayor of Sitka from 1962 to 67. So guys, you have to see this. Now from here we can't see it, but there is a volcano that is dormant, and hopefully we'll be able to see that on Sunday. But right now, here are these beautiful views. You guys, I've seen so much stuff today. My adventures in my new place are gonna be done for today, but stick with me, and I've got a lot more things to show you. This is my Sitka.